how many communities
In Slovenia,
do you have?
14.
Yes. 14?
Yes.
So you know each other quite well.
Only 14, yes.
And are you strongly connected?
Yes, the mostly 10 are here in the neighbor.
Okay, yeah.
And one is there then in Opoce, this is not far from here, then in Maribor and Ljubljana.
Okay,
And
so
this is all. Hello, my name is Klaudija Sedar. I came from Slovenia, from the city Murska Sobota. This is the city in the northeast of the state. I'm working at Institute Primos-Trubar in Murska Sobota. I studied Latin language, general linguistic, and then in postgraduate cultural history. The Institute Primos-Trubar is an institute for research project and cultural entertainment activities under Lutheran Church in Slovenia.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And when you were younger, did you go to church with your family?
Yes, of
was
course.
it part of your daily life?
Yes, we are going to church at Sundays while I was by confirmation and then after them also.
I think there are no Lutheran churches here in Slovenia, so where did you receive your Lutheran education beside your family?
During my undergraduate study, I became interested of Reformation itself and Lutheran Church from history point of view. And this then I regarded on postgraduate study. And further, of course, in my employment, where my field was always, and it is, of course, right now, related to local history. And in this local history, it's the field of my researching the Protestantism.
Mm-hmm. And right after studying, did you start working for the Lutheran Church?
No, at first I was working in one research center where I prepare my PhD presentation, doctoral presentation, mm-hmm. Which with title Cultural Image in 17th and 18th century in this part of Slovenia. Mm-hmm. Then I work in a school where I learn Latin language.
You teach?
You
taught.
Where
yeah,
I teach Latin language. Then I was a few years in library here in Murska Sobota, and since last year I am here at the Institute Primos-Trubar.
Mm-hmm. And what is the Primos-Trubar-Institut working on? What is your work about, the center here?
Yes, like I said, this is Institute for project researching and cultural entertainment activities the institute issues also two main publications, Lutheran Church in Slovenia, Lutheran paper, which has been published since 1971, and Lutheran calendar, published at small intervals since 1920. And then I prepare also various calls, then coordinate some things here, and always is something to do. Also, I'm researching the past, half of past, and also the currently image and pulse of the Lutheran Church.
How many communities
in Slovenia
do you have?
14.
Yes. 14.
Yes.
So you know each other quite well.
Only 14, yes.
And are you strongly connected?
Yes, the mostly 10 are here in the neighbor.
Okay, yeah.
And one is there then in Apache. This is not far from here. Then in Maribor and Ljubljana.
Okay.
And
so
this is all.
I'm still interested in the role of the Lutheran Church in Slovenia, because I think, for me, it seems that the Church is so present. What do you think? Why has the Lutheran Church such a, compared to its size, such a strong position in the country?
Because the first reformators in German, this was Martin Luther, and then the others in Slovenia was Primos-Trubar. They actually made a big things because they give to the people the first books. And with Reformation start actually this cultural life.
Okay.
Primos-Trubar prepared the first two books in Slowen language in 16th century. These were the Catechism and the ABC book. And later, of course, the others.
ABC book means that the
alphabet for,
wow,
for
okay,
the children.
so like a very, he had a very important role for education of
yes,
the society.
Because the Reformation and that Protestant church in the 16th century give very important role to the education. And here in this part of Slovenia, in the 17th century, there was many of school. What is very interesting, Protestant school. Churches was always the schools, because it was very important that when you have some book, that you know this book read and scribe and so on. And for the language, because also like other nations, also Slovene became own language with Reformation.
So the Slovenians received their own language through Reformation? Did I understand it right?
Yes, Slowen language.
Ah, okay, so it was the first Slovenian written word.
Yes.
Ah, okay, was written
and that's
down.
why it's important.
Yeah, it was written down
yes.
by Primos-Trubar. Okay,
and
in form of the Bible, in the ABC book.
His work then considered many others like-minded people, and many of us continue it today. It is some fear by many people, I can say, because in the beginning of 20th century, there was 25 members of the Lutheran Church. Now, 100 years later, it's a half members.
So 25,000 members?
Yes, 25,000. And now, I don't know, 15,000 about. So, yes, it is some fear that what it will be for, I don't know.
In the future?
In the future.
Yeah. And do you have like a strong youth work, like to get young people involved into Lutheran Church?
Yes, this
life?
Is one of the biggest challenge, I think, because the young people should be active in these activities, and because the members are mostly old people, and we need also young people.
And do you think there is, what is your personal perspective regarding the future? Are you optimistic?
Yes, I am always optimistic. So I hope it will be, that will be Lutheran Church growing further.